Today you get to hear the true story, my version. I like to joke about this. I've read a lot about Cook over the years. I've come to the conclusion long ago, we're never going to know the exact truth of what happened here. There are some things we do know. For example, when Cook pulled into this bay for the first time, there was a huge crowd here greeting him. Cook estimated the crowd to number over 90,000 people. Cook had written in his journals that never before had he seen so many people at the same place at the same time. The reason for the crowd was because of his timing. It's called the Lono Ikamakahiki, the celebration of Lono. During the celebration, the Hawaiians do not do any fighting. They put down all their weapons. Lono is one of the major Hawaiian gods. It's the god of the harvest. So a big party going on. In comes Captain Cook. The most commonly told story says that the Hawaiians believe Cook to be their god, Lono. To this day, this is a big historical debate. We don't really know for sure what they were thinking. Personally, I don't think that's what was going on. But we do know Cook's been treated with food and water to help him repair his two ships. He eventually packs up, sets sail, heads north. Off the northern part of the island, Cook encounters severe winds. These winds damage a mast on one of his two ships. He decides to return to this bay to repair the mast. When he gets back here, the party is over. In fact, it's now the season of Ku Kailimoku, the god of war. And the Hawaiians are getting ready to go do battle with their enemies over on Maui. Cook comes in, he's here a couple of days, wakes up one morning to discover one of his longboats is missing. During the night, several Hawaiians swam out from shore to one of his ships, took one of his longboats ashore and burned it down. The nails which held it together made for wonderful fishing hooks. Cook is not too happy to hear this. He comes ashore, he's got 9 of his Royal Marines and 1 of his officers, confronts a crowd of somewhere between 2,000 and 3,000 Hawaiians. Now they're quite sure all this took place right up on the shore. There's actually a couple of orange kayaks right up over there, right back in that area. Cook's plan is to hold the chief as a hostage until he gets back the metal pieces from his burnt down boat. Things did not go according to his plan. A fight breaks out on the shoreline, and Cook ends up being killed along with 4 of his men, ending this rather incredible career. I've read accounts that say Cook gave the order to open fire, other versions say the Hawaiians started it. We don't really know what happened there. Cook put more places on the map than anyone else ever. He went around the world 3 times, back then pretty much unheard of. Now, for those of you that cannot read what that says on the monument, let me read that to you. What that says up there is, in memory of the great circumnavigator, Captain James Cook, R.N. He was not a registered nurse. That stands for the Royal Navy. We discovered these islands on the 18th of January, 1778, and fell near this spot on the 14th of February, 1779. This monument was erected in November 1874 by some of his fellow countrymen. So that's your Cook history lesson. Briefly, I want to tell you about the corner over here.